domination, I call upon thee. Use the Pharaoh's force to...
Previously on Yu-Gi-Oh!
Great deities of domination, I call upon thee. Use the Pharaoh's force to penetrate the dominion of the beasts and liberate the fury of 10,000 years.
Yugi, what's wrong? I feel as if a dark presence is draining the power of the Egyptian god cards.
You gotta be kidding me! It's like a horror flick out here. Someone's dual disc must have gone AWOL.
Remarkable, isn't it?
That's my boy.
Hey, guys!
Yugi Moto. You're just the person I need to see. I have a theory that all of these monster sightings have something to do with you. It's time to duel! I've activated the autopilot, so let's do this. Oh, I love this part of the job. Woohoo! Look what they've got, boys, me boots! Give it a rest, Valley. Seeing these carvings confirms what I suspected all along, Yugi. You share a common bond with a 5,000-year-old pharaoh. Do you know what this means?
Yeah, that my life's more confusing than most kids.
Perhaps I can shed more light on the subject. I've spent the latter part of my career studying duel monsters. It started as more than a game. Egyptian sorcerers discovered a way to seal real monsters away within stone tablets. They would periodically release these monsters to display their great power. As more monsters were collected, the sorcerer's powers grew stronger, until eventually this shadow magic spun out of control and threatened to destroy all life on Earth. But one man was able to face this madness and turn the darkness to light. The great pharaoh whose power you carry around your neck.
How does that explain what's happening now? Did these ancient monsters come back or something?
I'm afraid so. But there's another piece to this story you need to know. Ever hear of the lost city of Atlantis?
I read a great book about it once.
What?
You nerd. In my latest expedition, I may have discovered that very city, an underwater world that existed long before ancient Egypt. But what really puzzled me were the carvings I saw on the walls. Take a look.
No way! Duel monsters!
Precisely. So these monsters didn't originate 5,000 years ago in Egypt. They lived over 10,000 years ago in what I believe to be the legendary city of Atlantis.
Atlantis was real?
Do you know what this means? Your discovery could completely rewrite history. There's still quite a bit I don't know.
Look at this! Looks like the monsters are attacking the city.
If you look at the picture more closely, you'll notice that only some of the monsters are destroying the city.
Hey, you're right! So, if only some of these monsters seem to be evil, does that mean that the other monsters are good?
I haven't collected enough evidence to confirm that. But I believe there's a parallel world of monsters that exists alongside our world. And throughout history, certain humans have been able to release these monsters. Some of them have helped mankind. Others have tried to destroy it.
Give me a break, you nutty professor! No! The pain!
Good, but that's my grandfather you're talking about.
Ow.
You got that, punk? Anyone who messes with him messes with me. So keep your comments to yourself.
Won't happen again!
Don't worry, I'm no stranger to ridicule. Besides, it is a bit of a far-fetched theory.
But it's true.
I believe you, Professor.
Figures.
After all the weird stuff we've been through, I believe anything. Like the time I fought Marek in that shadow game. All those monster attacks felt pretty real to me. And did you forget the times that both Mai and Bakura got blasted into the Shadow Realm? Let's face it, there's plenty of stuff out there that can't be explained.
Like how there's a pharaoh living in my puzzle.
Actually, our hypothesis suggests that the supernatural phenomena you experience may actually find its roots in Atlantis.
Whoa, those are some pretty big words, especially coming from such a little kid.
A kid? I'm a college student, thank you very much.
College student?
My granddaughter is quite gifted.
Ugh, Grandpa. I'm just your average child genius. Genius. G-E-N-I-E-S.
Very impressive, but can you spell obnoxious?
I heard that.
Now, Rebecca, is that the behavior of a college student?
Sorry, Gramps, go on.
Now, the point that I'm trying to make here is this. When Egyptian sorcerers conjured these monsters 5,000 years ago, the pharaoh was there to save mankind from destruction. Now it seems that pharaoh's been reborn in you, which could mean mankind needs his help again.
Yeah, but I wouldn't even know where to begin, Professor. I mean, do we try and get all these monsters to go back to their own world? Or should we focus on finding out what that weird motorcycle gang is up to?
Unfortunately, this is where my knowledge of the situation ends.
Wait a sec. I may have a clue. Ever see anything like this before?
That's awesome.
What have you got there, Yuki?
Not sure. The guys we dueled against last night left it behind.
Incredible. This stone is remarkably similar to something I discovered on my expedition. Would you mind if I held on to this stone, Yuki?
No, of course not, Professor.
I'd like to take it back to my lab. I have a feeling it may hold the answers to many of our questions.
You kids be careful. I'm going to take Arthur and Rebecca to the airport.
Goodbye, cutie. Ta-ta.
Good riddance. Just when I thought things were getting back to normal, it went and got 10 times weirder.
Yes, and this time the situation seems more treacherous than ever.
Please, help me.
Hey, you all right there, you?
Weird. Did you hear someone call for help?
Nah, this place is a ghost town.
Don't say ghost.
Come on, it's been an exhausting day, guys. Let's go get some cheese.
Easy for you to say. After that story, it's gonna be Nightmare Central for me.
There's a world of monsters that exists alongside our world.
Can't sleep, can you?
Nope. Right now, all I can think about is what Professor Hawkins said.
I feel the same way, Yugi. If his theory about these dual monsters is true, this could be our toughest fight yet.
Located the Pharaoh Master. Unfortunately, we weren't able to capture his soul.
I didn't expect you to defeat him this soon. We've just begun.
But you know me, Master. I never come back empty-handed.
supreme force necessary to awaken the great beast. We shall rid the earth of mankind and rebuild civilization as it once was. Servants of the Orichalcos, please hear my call. I offer